Beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of June 15th. We have that incredible solar eclipse on Sunday. We have Mercury going retrograde on the 18th. Pisces, you're extremely sensitive and emotional and deep signs, so do your best to do a lot of cleansing this week. All of my watchers, everybody, I think this is a good idea to make sure you really ground, disconnect, and flush out energies that are not your own. They're going to be running pretty high. It's a pretty, eclipse season always is, right? It's always an intense week. Now, or month, about a month. Now, this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, so please be sure to check all three. And if this is your first time watching, thank you so much. If it serves you, if it resonates with you in some way, please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really do appreciate it, and it helps. Or share it with somebody you feel this can serve. All right, my beautiful Pisces, let's get started. Let me get the energy of Pisces for the week of June 15th. Ooh, it's good. It's coming right out. And then a theme for the week. I'm going to get a couple here for you guys. All right, we have the Queen of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Sun, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. The theme of the week is the Two of Coins, the Lovers, the Three of Swords, the Page of Coins. It's a big week. It's a good week, though, Cancer. Starting, I love it. Right out the gate, Queen of Wands. You guys are going to have a lot of energy and oomph right out the gate. Queen of Wands is my favorite. You guys are going to feel very inspired, passionate, ready to go after stuff. You're prepared for any challenge. You're being really led by your creativity and your spirit. The bigger picture of what you want to see, and you're going after it. There's a lot of movement, a lot of actions. Even with the Six of Swords, you might be taking trips, traveling for something. I like this because this is about you following not just your personal passion, but the bigger picture. Very action oriented, Pisces, and I love it because this is really fiery energy. This is really charged up energy. I want to see where the solar eclipse is hitting you in your chart, but this is about you taking the opportunity, not just for adventure, but to actually do what you want, make the changes that you want within, without, to speak, to make moves. You know, it's a very empowering week in the beginning of the week. And I love it because when you have the Queen of Wands, you make things happen. And a part of it's a little intuitive. I will be quite frank. When you have the wands, it's being able to attract exactly what you need, whether it's the right people, amount of money, a means of some way. And it's movement. You don't even care. You're like, bring it on. And you have the Six of Swords. So it is kind of moving from a stormy situation, and it's like you set your sail. You know, you're following true north here, and you're pulling yourself out. It's a relief, like a sigh of relief, like, oh, energy's moving, things are changing, things are going, things are developing, and it's wonderful here. You have the Sun. This is an incredible week, Pisces. This is about you believing in yourself. The Sun, everyone's like, oh, yes, you know, positivity, and it's shining, and it's great, and it's light, which it is. But it's not luck. It's because you believed in yourself. You continued those affirmations. You kept moving forward. Even if nobody else believed in you, it didn't matter. You believed in yourself. Even if you held on by a string, Pisces, you did it. I love this. It's a week of success, achievements, creativity. It's kind of a little bit like almost magical. You might be like, screw it, I'm going to do this. People are like, how is he ever going to do this? And all of a sudden, like, someone gave you something for free, or you met the right person. People are going to look at you and be like, what the hell? They just started out this week and already things are moving. It's the passion. It's your spirit. I don't know what's going on here, but it's going to be fast. The Eight of Wands, so much movement. It's a lot of important communication. Things are going to move quickly this week. You're on fire this week, Pisces, and I'm loving it. You have the Page of Wands too. This is a person coming in that's sharing the same passion, same emotions. It's not just cognitive, and it's not just goal-oriented. They understand why you're doing something. Like, oh my God, I love the passion, the mission, the cause, your reasoning. Maybe whether you're creating art or you're traveling for something, people are like, oh my God, I love your spirit. Yes, I'm down with it. They get it. And this kind of Page of Cups, well, yes, it can be romantic. It definitely starts out more like a friendship, because this is somebody who reflects back to you your own self-worth. It's in a way, I don't want to say just validating, but it kind of is. You're kind of like, this person sees me, understands me, gets me, understands why I'm doing it. And while that's not necessary per se, because you're your own person, it's really good for you to see that. So someone can recognize your strengths, your gifts, your purpose, your drive, and you're like, it fills your cup. You have the Nine of Wands. Now, this person's coming in towards the end of the week, because while there's a lot of movement and success, and you're going to notice that, that whole prepared for any challenge thing, it's going to happen towards the end of the week. But not in a bad way. The Nine of Wands is saying, stand your ground, protect the ground that you have covered, defend, your beliefs. It's about you honoring who you are. It reminds me a little bit of like the 5 minutes, before dawn. It's always darkest right there. And sometimes people, the ego or things that are kind of against it, they're louder the closer you get to that finish line, right? So don't you give up. It might be just a little steeper right before you get to the top, but stay determined, stay the course. You are prepared. You have it. The theme of the week is the Two of Wands, the Lover, the Three of Swords, and the Page of Coins. Now, two of Coins, natural. You're going to be busy this week. There's a lot of juggling, a lot of things going on. What I will say for some Pisces out there have been what actually might have spurred this huge change and transformation, and F this, I'm doing this, might have to do with some of the relationships. This particular combination has to do with, and of course, this is a general reading, for some Pisces out there who possibly, number one, gone through a breakup or grief. But when you have the Three of Swords, it could have been cheated on, some third party got involved in some way. Now, whether that's, again, cheating or someone is in-law, but it's processing grief from relationships. And with the Page of Coins, you've learned it. You're done with this, Pisces. You're done either trusting people who don't deserve it, respecting people who haven't earned it, giving so many freaking chances. When you're just being taken advantage of, and you're like, done. I've learned, and there's no need for me to recycle this. I'm over this fucking lesson. I'm learning it, and now I'm moving forward. Enough. And I love this, because sometimes we need to get a little fiery. We need to get a little passionate. I don't want to use the word angry, because people are like, anger is a bad emotion. It's a human emotion. How you use it. It's like a knife. You can use it to cut food or cut somebody with. It's how you use it. And you needed this a little bit. You needed to get a little fiery and maybe just a little pissed. To be like, you know what? Done. I deserve this. I'm going there. I'm traveling. I'm moving. I'm shaking. I'm making these changes. Maybe you're cutting hair, changing colors, moving houses. But this is a good thing, Pisces. Whatever this is, the universe, you're not here to be punished. You're here to ascend circumstances based on your remembrance of who you are. This incredible, divine, creative, unique being, and not putting yourself in a small box or limiting or squeezing into somebody else's ideas of what good, perfect, sexy, successful is. Fuck that. No, cut all that out. This is you. You have this incredible ability, Pisces. I know water signs always get a rap, like, it's so emotional. Please. I'm like a lot of fire. We're very emotional. But this is what you needed. You have this incredible power inside of you, Pisces. Not only you're intuitive and deep and understanding, it's like a wave. A crash from the ocean is incredibly powerful and devastating if you're in the way when you're like this. And you are making incredible, beautiful, happy, life-changing choices. Sometimes the greatest things come out from some of the hardest lessons, and you're no less. So I'm so happy for you, Pisces. You are going to stand on top victoriously. I hope this serves you. If you like a more in-depth tarot session, a soul reading, or a distance healing, my link is down below. Otherwise, you better have a great ass week, Pisces, and I will see you next week for next week's readings. Take care.